Hi everybody, Chris here from Truly Holistic. Now this video is going to be using one of my tools as a demo, and I thought it was time to do a demo video, and everyone loves those ones. Obviously you can get the chance to feel the energy, and you can come to this video at any time whenever you require it, need it. And this one's going to be based on a tool called the 6 and 9 tool. Let's see if I get it around the right way. So why it's called 6 and 9, because it facilitates the energy of the numerology of 6 and also the numerology of 9. And also this tool's based on the spiral ratio, which is a geometry. So this is the tool that encompasses numerology as well as a geometry. So it's pretty cool. And the idea I got making this tool, the 6 and 9, was through Tesla, understanding the numbers 369. And what I came to find pretty quickly was that 9 was the numerology of love, and 6 was the numerology of awareness or consciousness, and then 3 was kind of the idea of us had the wall in front of our eyes, so to speak, the matrix, right, the controlled reality that we're in. So straight away that told me it's kind of like it's the story of the human experience, right, of being stuck in a 3D reality. Our eyes are locked into a 3D reality to think that everything's an absolute from what our eyes can see. Our vehicle of jumping over that wall and seeing actually what's actually happening for real is our consciousness, and that's getting to the place where all of a sudden we evolve to the point where we were controlled at 3 to 6, where we become awoken, awakened experience, become conscious that, hey, we were controlled, and that there's more to what our eyes can perceive. Our eyes are actually only looking at a very small frequency of what there is, and there's a lot that our eyes cannot see, and it's like that by design. And then evolving from that, having that then awareness and consciousness to get to the singularity of 9. I guess we could look at 3 closer to the singularity of fear, and for us to evolve out of that and get to the singularity of love, where we ascend, which is ascension essentially. So what we're going to do with this particular tool is we're going to use both the 6 capability, and then we're going to use also the 9 capability for meditation for you. So what we're going to do is I'm going to place the 6 underneath the camera for say 2 or 3 minutes, and you're going to feel that effect of that. That's going to charge you with the numerology of 6. Again, that's all about bringing more awareness and consciousness to you. And then the 9 is going to bring that lovely, loving vibration or energy. Again, we just use the word love as a label. It's just a label of a frequency that just makes you feel amazing. It makes you feel perfect within yourself, okay? No conflict whatsoever. The whole thing about also locking us in this 3D visualization is to lock us into a duality, and the duality is the polarity between fear and love, right, which creates a friction or a conflict, okay? And that's why we see the world we see today with our own eyes, where there's so much divide and conquer. You know, these wars between one religion to another, or one country to another. We can look at the duality of the sun and the moon. We can look at the duality of, hey, we've got 2 eyes, 2 arms, 2 legs. The duality of man and woman, you know, everything's that way, and it's that way to create friction or a conflict, when really the whole reality, the whole idea of ascension is we're living out an individual experience, and it's all about learning the lessons within this 3D base, or this duality experience we're going through, to then ascend into a singularity. We've gone from one singularity, which was fear, that's where we originated from as the human being experience, to eventually get into the other side of the thing, the other singularity of love. So here we go. So we're going to do 6 of the first of all, and for you get into a nice meditated state, whatever makes you comfortable, and allow that energy and just accept that energy in. So here we go. Okay, so for everybody watching or listening to this video, charge that person and charge their consciousness, their mind capacity to 6, the numerology of 6, please. So I'm going to go through this with you. Just find a nice happy place, a nice place that makes you feel comfortable and happy within your own skin. Take some nice slow deep breaths. Just focus on the now and being present. Nothing else matters, nothing in the past, nothing in the future matters. The most important time right now is you watching this video and listening to this video and being charged with the numerology of 6. Charge everybody watching and listening to this video with the numerology of 6. 6 true. Just keep that nice slow deep breathing going. Bring yourself into this heart space, to the sacred heart. Okay. So the whole thing about meditation is a practice of being in the now, isn't it? Being present. And when we're in the now and being in the present, we feel more. We think less, we feel more. Okay? It's about silencing the mind. The actual reality of this is that mind is supposed to be silent. Okay, that's the natural state of the environment of the mind. Is the mind is really a place for a consciousness to come and dock into. I use the analogy with clients like there's a number of airplanes up in the sky, and each plane is a consciousness. Okay, your own with a number of others, and it wants to dock down into you, into this form, this encoded form, which is the mind. Okay, and quite often we also here at Truly Holistic we activate people's subconsciousness. The subconsciousness is the dormant component of your mind. If we want to keep evolving and growing our consciousness and having more awareness and consciousness of our environment, which we need to do when we're in the now, right? We need our mind to be fully conscious, right, and fully aware. The subconsciousness has no filter to it, so it takes in everything, and a lot of information, a lot of stuff that is not important for you, what's information that can damage you, gets sucked into the subconsciousness, and then that will have an effect on decision making further down the track, even though you don't know that. So what we do is we remove that component of your mind by activating the dormant component of your mind, your subconsciousness, which makes your mind more conscious. When your mind's more conscious, it will only take in the information that you are consciously aware of or want to accept in. Okay, so therefore you have more control of your mind capability, and also your mind becomes more intelligent, because the more conscious it is, the better decision it can make of stopping a consciousness docking into your mind. For example, a consciousness that's there just to mess you about and create more fear energy in you. Okay, it can easily just walk in through the subconsciousness, but once we get rid of that subconsciousness, again, that was created there by design, when we become more aware, then all of a sudden your capabilities to only have a greater connection with your consciousness and your source has been uplifted, and the capability of a bad consciousness to connect you is very minimal. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to switch this around. We're going to do 9 now. Okay, so again, get in a comfortable position, and we're going to do a quick meditation with the energy of the 9. Okay, so here we go. Okay. Now, for everybody watching and listening to this video, charge with the numerology of 9, please. 9 true. Allowing everybody to connect into their sacred heart space, okay, the facilitator of the love vibration. The feeling of being in the now, feeling in control. Our mind, our consciousness, our central nervous system, our perception of our reality, being connected into that heart space. Using the numerology of 9, please, the tool 9. I can feel it sitting nice in this heart space here. It's a beautiful feeling. For everybody watching and listening to this, 9 true. 9 true. Okay, so that's finished. So I hope you've really enjoyed this video. I wanted to do this video so you can have the feeling of this tool. This is a wonderful tool. It's very unique. There's nothing like this out there, where we're incorporating a numerology with a sacred geometry. And this is not based upon just doing it in a 6 and a 9. This was specific measurements that was given to me through my channel, through my source, that made this capability work. If this wasn't this size or design, it would not work. So this is a great tool, and it's currently on special. So if you're interested in buying this tool to help you with your meditation practice, or if you're an energy practitioner to work on your clients when you're, say, for example, working on hands-on, if you're a massage therapist or anybody that's doing energy work, a Reiki therapist, this will really enhance your effect of your energy by using this tool. You just place it underneath the client or in a specific area that you want to work on them. This tool is usually 80 New Zealand dollars. That's $20 off at the moment. It's on special, so 60 New Zealand dollars. And it's 2 tools within one, and very powerful for your meditative practice. If you're someone who loves meditates, this will just take it to another level for you. So if you have any questions about the product, just comment below or get in contact with me at my website, trulyholistic.net.